Hey guys, what's going on? I am Hunter, and this weekend I'm going to be doing lots of casting. There have been a lot of new Korean replays uploaded to some of my favorite replay sites, so this is going to be one of them. We have oGs.SuperNova, the Red Terran player, at the bottom left position. SuperNova, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the newest, or maybe actually the newest member to the Old Generations clan. So to be picked up by, you know, a prestigious Korean pro gamer team like OGS, that's a pretty big deal. Good for SuperNova. I haven't seen his games yet, but he should be a strong Terran player. I have pretty high hopes for him in today's matchup. SuperNova's opponent, spawning at the top right position, is PrinceSG. Really don't have any info on this guy. I tried to do some searching around for it, but really didn't find anything. Yeah, not sure much about this guy. Could be paying homage to the late Michael Jackson. Could be completely unrelated. I really don't know. But it should be a good Protoss versus Terran. The map is Xel Naga Caverns, and as both of these players sort of put down their initial structures, I mean, we've got one barracks on the way, rallied to the top of the ramp, and no refinery just yet for SuperNova. Whereas Prince is just now getting his first gas, and the gateway is about halfway complete. Xel Naga Caverns considered to be just about the most balanced map in the 1 vs 1 map pool. You've got your natural expansion at the bottom of your medium-sized ramp here. This natural expansion is very wide open. You've got the tall grass, you've got the destructible rocks, lots of room to move around. Behind the natural, there's some room for air as well. But especially, you know, for Hellions and things like that, lots of movement in and around the natural. Two big openings at the front door of the natural base as well. Just want to keep an eye on the build orders for these players, as we do have a refinery on the way along with the orbital command. Very, very standard. Nothing unorthodox coming from our Terran player just yet. How much scouting has he denied? None at all. The Marine only just arrived and has forced out the probe, so we are going to see more tech structures going down soon now that the probe is out of SuperNova's base. In Prince's base, still just going for that opener that we see about 95% of Protosses use. You got the gateway assimilator followed by the cybernetics core, instant warp gate research, and SuperNova's going to see that. He's definitely going to know that warp gate research is on the way, so he could be thinking some kind of 4 gate play or some sort of pressure build. We'll just have to wait and see, though. oGs.SuperNova going to escape via the tasteless secret hallway and putting down a Nexus now at his natural expansion. Very nice. Definitely going for a macro build, so we're not going to see any early attack from our Protoss player, but he is going to try to secure an economic advantage. He's picking up the Xel Nagas as well, just making sure there's nothing funny going on the other side of the cliff. One Stalker, one Zealot out already, another Stalker on the way. We have 3 SCVs out as well, and let's see how this Stalker and Zealot duo fare. Ooh, sliced in half. One Marine goes down. A second Marine gets zapped by the Stalker, taken out. Now the SCV that was building the command center gets taken out as well. Another SCV goes down. A third SCV goes down, and it looks like that might be it. Oh, another SCV. No, he should be targeting the SCV maybe. Yeah, lots of damage done actually from PrinceSG here early. As we look on the units lost tab, 250 resources lost for the Terran player, absolutely nothing lost for PrinceSG, and it looks like he's going to go for a second attack. He's going to want to micro the Marine that's damaged here to the back. Another 2 SCVs get taken out. Another Marine goes down at the top of the ramp, and that Zealot was killed as well. Lots of Marines, though. Now 500 to 100 resources lost in favor of Prince here. And this is a little bit hack. Having this SCV sit in your base completely uncontested is going to scout the 4 gate. This was a little bit sloppy of Prince to just allow this SCV so much free scouting information. And this Stalker's finally going to be able to hunt it down. A couple more Stalkers returning home as well. Saturation now starting to kick in at the natural expansion. Very nice. I'm sure he Maynarded at least 5 or 6 probes down to his natural. No gas, though, at the natural just yet. Still mining off of 2 gas at the main. Back at the Terran player's base, we got 2 tech labs and 1 reactor accompanying the initial 3 barracks for oGs.SuperNova. Still mining off of 1 gas, no surprise given that Supernova is going for this very fast natural expansion. No surprise either to see so many Marauders in the mix, just because Supernova definitely saw the Stalker presence recently outside of his base, and it's also just very common to fast expand with Marauders, and yeah, just Marauders very strong against gateway units in general. We got 2 assimilators warping in at this point. Twilight Council as well. That is going to be the hidden tech structure. oGs.SuperNova definitely has no idea about that. Putting a couple pylons behind the high grass, good for a couple reasons. Not only can these pylons provide vision behind the high grass, but blocks it off as well, and would allow the Protoss player to respond to any attack at that back door. Getting these sentries quite early as well, building up some nice energy. They are all going to have enough energy for 2 force fields apiece very shortly. Now at this sort of backdoor bottom right hallway, we do have this probe from Prince, and Supernova's Marauder is going to... Oh, man. Is he going to get him? Yeah, for sure. No. Oh, does he have concussive shells? Not yet. Definitely not with this very mineral-heavy opening. He's not. He's got stim packs, but no concussive shells yet. And now this probe is going to just really see the fortification at the front door of Supernova. And we have a factory finally, so at like the 9-minute mark, finally getting a factory down, starting to climb the tech tree just a little bit for Supernova. Now that the Twilight Council is completed, we have a Templar Archives that has arrived as well. Very nice to see this Protoss player, Prince, deviate from the standard Colossus response to heavy barracks play, like the Bio Ball. He is going to be getting High Templars as the Psionic Storm is being researched right now, and he queued up the Khyderan Amulet for a minute. I'm sure he's going to get it as well. Khyderan Amulet, a very important energy upgrade. With a lot of the caster units, I mean, sometimes the energy upgrade is important, such as for High Templars, but in other cases, it is just pretty useless. For example, the Medevac, I believe, has an energy upgrade as well. No one ever gets it. This Stalker getting pushed out of the front door, the natural expansion of Supernova, going to be denied by those 2 Marauders. These bunkers here are going to really provide adequate defense. We have 1 Medevac getting pumped out. Sets up a second one as well. We do have a reactor on that starport, and we are going to have a very heavy Bio Ball play. And this factory is actually going to be used just for, I guess, scouting eventually, as it slowly makes its way across the map. Taking a look at the Army tab, we do have the Protoss player leading, but not by very much. He's only leading by 7 supply at this point. The worker count, though, heavily favoring the Protoss player, 59 compared to 39 workers in favor of Prince. We do have this Bio Ball, making sure there was no 3rd base down at the basin. And now lots of Marines and Marauders, but no Medevacs. Going to move in. Keep an eye out for their stim pack. See if the Protoss player is going to be able to defend this. Very good. He forces a cancel on the Nexus. And then just pulls back. Doesn't really want to engage this Protoss army just yet. And I certainly don't blame him. That's a very scary army for Prince at this point. And sort of the ball's in Supernova's court at this point. He's going to go and want to get away from the 2 Guardian Shields. A couple of not too effective Psi Storms. The 3rd Psi Storm was pretty good. 4th one was a fail. Lots of Psi Storms going down, doing so much damage to these infantry. They are just getting electrified. These High Templars really pulling their weight. The first couple Psi Storms weren't very good, but now just pushing the Terran army back and back. Stim pack going down, and just both players sort of testing each other out. But there are lots of Marine and Marauder guts on the ground there. Going to snipe a sentry, but at the cost of eating almost a full Psi Storm. You see all these Marauders in the red. These Medevacs are going to be completely depleted of energy any moment now, with all the stim packs and Psi Storms that are going down, of course. Lots of Zealots in the mix as well. This many Zealots, I feel, would almost warrant the Zealot leg upgrade charge, of course. Archons being warped in. We've got 4 that have arrived already. I wish they were Dark Archons, but I love regular Archon play. A very beastly unit, although Archons can still be slowed by concussive shells. We'll see if they're useful in this situation, though. Map control, pretty even right now, but I was mentioning before, the ball is in SuperNova's court. He is only on 2 base. The Protoss player is on 3 base, which means that SuperNova either needs to stage a very heavy attack, or he needs to pick up a 3rd base of his own. We're just going to have to wait and see. Upgrades as well going down. I can see on the production tab, level 1 armor and level 1 attack for the ground units of Prince. Also, he's getting a Warp Prism as well from his robotics. He's got 2 robotics pumping out units as well, and he's, holy cow, look at all those gateways. That is, wow. We are looking at 13 gateways at this point. Very nice production facilities, and it's hard for Prince to even keep up with it. He's warping in a lot of zealots because he had a huge mineral surplus as well. These couple robotics, as I mentioned before, going to have a Warp Prism out. Very nice. I'm going to look forward to that Warp Prism play. Charge is on the way, and the 2 upgrades are almost done. And it doesn't look like Prince wants to engage just yet. He wants to wait for those upgrades to complete, but he might not have a choice. Those ghosts did move in, and they did get some pretty decent EMP rounds off. You can see a lot of the shields depleted. Psionic Storm really doing so much damage to this Bio Ball. Just loving this High Templar play. Bring in all of these infantry units really low on hit points. Once again, depleting the medevac energy. This Observer as well following around the Terran army. Factory overhead going to provide vision for SuperNova. He's going to see the very scary unit composition that he's already quite aware of. Charge is about to be complete, and +1/+1 now done for Prince. Do we have any upgrades for the Terran player? Absolutely not. Finally getting an engineering base, so the Terran player SuperNova going to be very behind in the upgrade game. Not where you want to be against a Protoss army such as this. I want to highlight this. Look at what units are in the Warp Prism. Prince is very aware that there are ghosts on the field, and as a result, he packs away 4 High Templar in the Warp Prism. Of course, ghosts can't sap the energy of the High Templar when they're in the Warp Prism. That is a beautiful play that I have not seen very much so far in StarCraft 2. Now it looks like it's going to be a big engage. Lots of Zealots using their charge to close the gap. These Marines and Marauders able to avoid them for the meantime, but look out for those High Templar. Those Psi Storms really just so deadly in this situation. The Bio Ball for SuperNova really forced back, trying to morph in a Planetary Fortress, but it is just not in time. More just a wall, a carpet of Psi Storm forcing the Terran Bio Ball back, morphing it, or warping in a whole bunch of Zealots as well, to complement the many Zealots already on the field, and that is it. We have a GG from SuperNova. So that was just some really solid play from our Protoss player Prince, deviating from the norm in that many Protoss players choose to go Colossi versus Bio Ball, but we just see how effective High Templar can really be in that situation. And once again, I just really enjoyed that Warp Prism play as well, keeping them out of range of the Ghost EMP. I like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. It was a pretty cool game, and look forward to many more Korean replays I'm going to be casting today and in the days to come. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace out.